Hello, everyone.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to another episode of
This is the Circle Podcast.
My name is James.
It is your host, Philip.
My name is Daniel.
Like always, I'm here with my best friends.
All right. So today will be a pretty fun episode.
I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye, party people.
See ya. Just like laying in bed all day, looking at RuneScape.
Really?
Yeah, just like
Watching it or what?
yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about RuneScape. We'll go off. We'll go
Really?
off
So
that.
you watch people play RuneScape?
Welcome back to another episode of the Circle Podcast. Here with James, Philip, Andy. So Andy, you're telling us about RuneScape.
Yeah,
Let's hear about RuneScape.
Yeah, it's an old passion of mine, you know. Level 121. No big deal.
OG RuneScape.
121.
OG RuneScape. And then
Dude,
they
this
made
guy even listens to the RuneScape soundtrack.
Wow. That's dedication, bro.
Bro, Sea Shanty number 2 smacks. Even Daniel will tell you that.
Did he used to play it too?
He did, but I played it more than him, I would say. Or I was more addicted.
Yeah, Daniel's just a poser.
So, like, well, we didn't know we were playing at the same time until, like, after, when he stopped playing. He, like, gave me his account and stuff.
Dude, I would love to see how toxic he used to be in RuneScape.
You could be pretty... You could be pretty toxic in that game. But yeah, I don't play it. I don't play it because I know that I can't give that much time and effort to that game.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's like a lot.
What's the fucking player base for that game?
It's a good amount, man.
Still?
I think, yeah.
Still to this day?
They have
In the thousands or in the million?
I don't know about millions. It's in the thousands probably.
Yeah.
But it's
hundreds of thousands?
Yeah, I would say like it's a core. It's a very like core fan base though. Like
Yeah.
you know, like
Very dedicated to the
yeah,
game.
dedicated. But there's there's a whole bunch of streamers or not streamers, YouTubers. Sorry, streamers too, I guess. But they just post like YouTube videos constantly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like a bunch of like challenges that they do, and just like PKing, player killing.
Thanks for
I know what
clarifying.
PK is.
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh,
you
he
know.
clarifying for the fans, right?
I didn't know what PKing is. Yeah,
But it's like
I played RuneScape. I know.
But
what
it's
you're
like
talking about.
it's like that nostalgia, you know, just looking at it and just like knowing everything that they're doing and like oh okay, and they're just
Yeah.
doing it like way better than I used to do it.
Yeah.
And like I just love fucking looking at it and like it's kind of like wind down time, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would get back into it if I could dedicate more time to it, but
You don't even have to dedicate that much time to it.
it's just like
You don't have to be the best.
it's not that I want to be the best, but like even doing like it's a lot of time, dude. Trust me. Like I know it's a lot of time because like it doesn't take. It's not a short game you play. It's just like this is like could be your whole life.
Well, no, because it's considered what, an MMO?
Yeah, it's like an MMO, and like even
Yeah.
leveling up like at a certain point takes forever.
Yeah.
And like
I don't
doing quests.
understand that.
That's
like
any other MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I are you scared that you're gonna get addicted like you used to be? Because that was my fear going back into World of Warcraft. Because I would come home from school and I would spend like 8 hours playing World of Warcraft.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then they'd be like, "Are you gonna do your homework?" I was like, "What?"
It's Friday. Philip, it's Tuesday.
What?
Where am I? Probably. I think a certain part of me like could get addicted again to that game, but I think a lot of me just like, do I want to spend that much time on that game? Like for what? You know, just to be like, oh, I'm good at it. You know, like I don't know.
Well, why play any video game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I fucking love it, but I fucking love watching it.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
I haven't met someone that loves watching RuneScape.
Dude, I fucking love it.
It's funny too because like a couple years back, Summit 1G, he said if my channel ever started dying, I'd become a RuneScape streamer.
Dude, they get a lot of views.
There's such a fan base behind it.
There is like it's a solid fan base, and they get a lot of views. All the streamers, and there's like they hold tournaments and stuff too, where they just like so like the biggest streamers will join this tournament, and they'll be on teams, and they'll player kill each other, PK each other,
Mhm.
and they'll just try to get on top. It's like so fun to watch, and they win money, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, there's like such a core fan base that, like, you could be even now, you could be like a successful RuneScape
This is
streamer.
why he was so upset to go over to that chick's house that night.
Lost out on RuneScape time.
You're ruining my RuneScape time. Yeah.
I was watching RuneScape.
Were you? Oh my god!
But I had stopped.
Oh my god!
I had stopped, and I was just like looking at TikTok.
Phil sniffed you out, bro.
That
Connected the dots.
the connection.
I
makes
know an
sense.
addict when I see one, dude.
I need, but like seeing these players be good at it is how much I wanted to be that good. You know, when I played it, and like they're like living out my.
Is that what it is? It's like this unfulfilled goal.
Yeah, they're like, I'm living through them, and I'm like seeing them accomplish all these things that I wanted to. And I did accomplish a lot in it, but it was like, dang, I wish I could have done that when I was younger and be really good at the game.
Dude, probably the people you watch are the same age as us, man.
Yeah, they are.
You can do it too.
They just never stopped playing.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
That's crazy.
But like
to
these
me.
guys will fucking play and play and play and play. It's like, dude, it's crazy.
How do you not get like burnt out or like bored of playing the same game?
Yeah. Because
RuneScape's been out a long fucking time.
Because the dude I look at, his name is Framed, Framed. Shout out to him. He, I was looking at him recently, and then I saw a video of him. I saw a video that was posted 5 years ago. I'm like, Jesus Christ, he's still playing this game. Like, it's dedication. You know what I mean?
crazy,
yeah.
It's like dedication.
It's addiction.
But
Yeah.
it's older
Yeah.
than that. RuneScape's
Oh
older
yeah,
than
dude, I was
that.
playing it when I was in elementary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just fucking love watching it.
Dude, that's how I first began to understand currency. Like money.
And then they added
was through a video game. Like that's
yeah,
how
they
I
added
learned.
they added the GE, which is called the Grand Exchange, when it's like you could
across all servers?
yeah, you could trade. So if you wanted to buy something, you could buy it through that, and if someone was selling it, like kind of like stock, you know what I mean? You could buy it from them, and if you wanted to sell it for like a lower price, you could buy it for a lower price.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Well,
dude, it's like revolutionary. And I was
WoW
fucking
has
with it.
that. It's called the auction house.
Yeah.
But they don't
okay,
have it
yeah.
across all the servers.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, this game is like on another level.
has
And
its
it-
own economy.
Yeah, and it really hasn't. The graphics really haven't changed, you know, since then.
It's got a little
well,
better.
it actually has. So
Because they did
eventually
like a remake, right?
Yeah, eventually they brought out they remade it, and like no one played the newer version of the RuneScape.
Yeah.
And then they brought out old school RuneScape, and everyone was playing the old school RuneScape.
That's what
Yeah.
happened with WoW. They re-released WoW Classic, and it fucking blew up.
Mm.
But it's like it's like if a game is timeless, it'll be timeless. Like even though we didn't know at the time when we were playing the game that graphics could be so much better.
Mm.
It's like when they did get better, it didn't matter because like this is what we loved. You know what I mean? We just didn't realize it,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
And like we're still playing the game in the same state or like graphic state that it was in, and like we'd rather play that instead of like, you know, like the
Yeah.
newer RuneScape. And it was just like, dude, like, you know, like we loved it because of what it was. So I don't know, but I probably won't play it again though. No, I won't play
You
it again.
should, man.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'd
play-
like to see you down
I'll
here
play
more.
with you, dude.
It's like if my schedule was different, I'd probably play it.
Do you download it now, or is it still through the website?
You play through a web browser?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah, I think you might have.
That's how it used to be.
I think you might download it now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Forget that. That's how games works.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You just click like free or member.
Uh-huh.
It'll just send you to like. Yeah.
What would paid accounts get you?
I need to take a leak.
Members.
Yeah. There's
Uh,
a paid membership, wasn't there?
Yeah, it would give you access to member worlds, and those worlds would be specific to something.
Uh-huh.
Like one world would be specific to like Castle Wars, where everyone would just go there to play like that one mini game.
Uh-huh.
And that's what like all the other worlds would be. It was just specifically something. Or like World 2, I don't know if you remember. World 2 was like specifically like the trading world.
Mm-hmm.
So if you went to World 2, you could like go to the Grand Exchange and everyone is there trading like different shit and whatnot. It would give you access to like new quests, new weapons. It's basically everything.
You know, growing up, like playing games like that, and especially WoW, I would have like no shame, like in chat, like asking for gold and like all these things. You
Yeah.
know? Now that I play these games, like New World, like I refuse to like chat at all. You know, like I don't know. I feel so awkward. I feel like I don't belong. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like an imposter.
Yeah, I remember. I had one friend on there. His name was, I forgot his name, but his nickname was Aloe, ALO. And I had actually, we were like such good friends in the game that I actually added him on social media in real life.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, this was like a long time ago though.
Like when Facebook was.
Yeah, but we actually have each other on. I think we had each other on. I think we still do have it on Instagram.
Mhm.
Just kind of like a progress to that. And like whenever he would get on, like we would always talk, but eventually it just like, you know, the gaps between getting on for us was like, it just like didn't matter anymore. We weren't on at the same time.
Yeah.
Because like he had went off to college and whatnot, but like he was like so much better than me at the game.
Mhm.
And like we were such good friends. He wanted to give me his account because he knew he wouldn't play anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And like I was like, dude, like, yeah, I'll take your account, like, you know, I'll take care of it, and
Mhm.
I'll probably use it, you know.
Yeah.
And then we just eventually like lost touch, and he never gave me the account, which there's like no hard feelings, whatever. I understand.
That was a big thing in RuneScape, selling your account.
Yeah, like if you had a good
Yeah,
account, like
now
you
that
didn't
I
want it to go to
remember- yeah, I
waste.
remember,
Yeah.
But even like people would farm accounts and then just sell it to people for real money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I was like so excited to get the account too, because like I knew he had like, it was just a good account.
Yeah.
And then eventually we just like, you know, we were still on social media. It was like cool seeing his shit, but eventually, yeah, he went off to, I think he lived in Texas, and he went off to college. He graduated, and he just, you know, had a life, you know. So
Who?
one of those dudes that was my friends in RuneScape.
Oh.
Yeah, I was telling Phil that we were like such good friends, and like he was like way better than me at the game. Like he knew that he wasn't gonna play anymore, and like he was wanting to give me his account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like it didn't end up happening, which is that's not a big deal. But like he was like trusting me with it, like because he knew that because he was going off to college and he knew he just wasn't gonna play anymore. And he was older than me too. I'm not sure by how much, but
Okay.
I was just like, dude, like this is dope.
Dude, those kinds of friendships are like really cool. Because I had a friend like that in WoW also. And like I would always check the friends list to see if he was online. Like, damn, he fucking got off like an hour ago, you know, like. But it was like it was just fun, just having a random person you don't know
Yeah,
in real
dude.
life, but you're excited to see them online, and you go quest together or some shit.
Yeah, and like that game was like, yeah, I would say like the pinnacle for me of making like just random friends and just messaging
Yeah.
them, or like them messaging me and just like, yeah, you want to do this? Let's fucking do this. It's crazy. But
It's crazy.
yeah, I wonder what that guy's doing now. I'm interested, but who knows? Shout out to you, man.
What was his name?
I don't. Oh, so his name in real life was Aloysius. Yeah, at the fuck?
Aloysius?
Yeah, he was Asian. I'm not sure which Asian, but his name was Aloysius. I don't know his last name,
Wow.
but
A unique name.
yeah, Aloysius, if you're out there, I'm still thinking of you, man. You never gave me that account, dude. Pissed.
Bastard.
Just kidding. But yeah, man,
What an opening to this episode.
dude, that
learning
game
about-
like meant a
learning
lot to
about
me.
your
Like I
addiction
don't,
to
I don't even
RuneScape.
know. I'm not even sure why it meant a lot to me.
Because
But
it was part of your childhood, that's why.
yeah,
I didn't game like that as a kid. I didn't have like a computer, so it was just like PlayStation.
It's probably
yeah.
good for you.
I didn't have a computer
Yeah.
either. That was my dad's computer, and I
Oh,
would
that you
always
play
use it.
on?
Yeah, and like you would get mad I was playing on it so much. Like 5 more minutes, and then it'd be like an hour. Like, oh, okay, I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was done anyways.
Yeah, so, but like that was my first like I would say computer game that I played. That's kind of weird, but
I hate these two.
but yeah, I don't know. I haven't felt that way in a while about a game, or like just being addicted. I would like to feel that again.
I feel like I've been feeling that way.
Dude, I miss
Something. I just want like
the days of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Those were some of the best
Yeah.
years of gaming I've ever
oh,
experienced.
without a doubt,
ever.
dude. I couldn't. So Modern Warfare 2 was like my first, I would say, real introduction to multiplayer. Cause I always wanted to get Call of Duty 4.
Oh man, that must have been a terrible time.
Dude, I just could like
Trash talking in MW2 was a beast of its own.
Well, I just couldn't like, well, obviously I didn't have any money, but
That
like,
was my first multiplayer game.
Call of
Call of
Duty
Duty 4, yeah.
I just didn't have any money, and then for the Xbox, you needed like that router, that wireless router. Do you remember?
That
So
you'd hook up to the back.
To connect to the internet, or if you
Yeah.
plugged it, I think direct, you could do that too. But
Mhm.
I just, I was like a kid. Obviously, I couldn't like have those things. And then finally, I think one of my brothers bought it, and then I finally got Call of Duty 4. But it was like towards the end already when Modern Warfare 2 was coming out.
Mm.
And then I was like, oh, just fucking play Modern Warfare 2. And I'll just fucking be on that game so much, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right after school, come fucking just play by
That's
myself.
what I would like.
you know?
What I would look forward to, you know,
Yeah.
like, oh
Uh-huh.
man, 20 more minutes till school's out. Play some COD.
Yeah, for me it was Halo 3. Halo 3 and Call
Yeah.
of Duty World at War.
Halo 3 was great too. Yeah.
That era of gaming was so fun.
Yeah.
There was no trash talking in it, but like you knew who was like the better.
In Halo, yeah.
I remember one time in elementary school, I didn't like really hang out with anyone after school, but one time I got invited with like all the dudes of our grade, and we all went to this one kid's house, and he had a shit ton of Xbox 360 controllers, and we all hopped in Halo 3 in the Forge, and just like it was madness. It was
Just fucked
so
around.
fun, man. It
That's
was
cool.
so cool. It was so
I
much
remember
fun.
the Forge. Yeah. Yeah, Halo 3 was pretty big too. Just remember the the introduction of the brutes. Because that was in
Yeah,
Halo 2,
yeah.
right? Those fucking ape things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you guys looked into the new one? Halo
Infinite?
Infinite? Dude, the
No.
story is good.
Really?
Yeah.
I was reading the description for it, and I didn't recognize, because it was saying that something was returning. It was like an enemy. I didn't recognize the enemy.
I think it's from Halo. Was it 5 or fucking 4? I don't know.
Because I only remember the Covenant, brutes, and then the Flood.
Yeah. In Halo 4, they introduce a new enemy, and I think Halo 5 is the same one, or maybe another one. I don't know. I didn't follow it from there, but Halo Infinite, like, it just looked beautiful, and then I was watching Summit play, and the story's really good.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm at this point now where
Can I get another one of those?
yeah, I look for games that you could just like dive in, you know, like I don't want to grind anymore. Like I feel like I don't have the energy for that anymore. You know what I mean?
I don't think I could play video games by myself.
Mm.
Like, even if I'm just chilling in the Discord with you guys while you guys are playing something else, like, I can't sit there by myself and play video games anymore.
Mm.
I think that's my issue too.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because of PC gaming. Maybe I need to go, like, get a console and then try playing. But I can't muster up, like, oh, I want to play something. Like, I just
I
can't.
just had more fun, I had more fun with friends, and like,
Yeah.
I want.
Dude, like that game, what is it, Gang Beasts?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, those few times we played so far are some of the fucking funniest nights I've ever had. They're so
Yeah.
good.
And I feel like I just kind of have to accept that might be what my gaming is now.
See, that's what I mean.
You
Like
know?
Gang Beasts, you could just hop on, you play a couple rounds.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to grind for better gear. You don't have to grind to be
Yeah.
competitive. Like you
Yeah.
just, I don't know, you just fuck around.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just have to accept that that's what my gaming is now. Is like I just hop on when friends are on.
Mm.
Like it's whatever. Because like as a kid, like just more. Well, for me, I was just more by myself and lonely.
Yeah.
Like I was just playing these games because I really had nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, I actually wanted to get good at games when I was a kid. Now it's just like I just want to have fun
Yeah.
Mhm.
and play with friends.
Mhm.
I was kind of thinking about playing Apex Legends again, but I don't know. I feel like there's too much in the game now.
I've never been interested.
I've been out of the game too long.
Yeah.
never been interested.
Well, we were playing like it was pretty fun in the beginning. When
Apex?
We were playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought I was
very
gonna be, I
different.
thought I was gonna be hooked on that.
Yeah, it was very different.
Yeah.
You guys were much more hooked than I was. I was just annoyed that like I have to go through a whole clip, reload, and then go through a whole nother clip just to kill somebody.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Coming from like PUBG and like H1Z1, like that shit annoyed the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
This dude would just like slide, jump, slide, and just disappear. Like, all right, well,
And that's why like people got so good at the game so quick. I can only imagine now. Like
Yeah.
there's
I
definitely a
wouldn't-
big skill gap in that
I
game.
would not even
Yeah.
stand a chance. Like Fortnite, I wouldn't. It's lame anyway, but I would not. I would not try to play again right
Yeah.
now.
Just gonna build a fucking
When I see videos of
Fucking
people
shopping
like,
mall around you.
yeah, when they're just like fucking moving their
Yeah, I
mouse
was
and
like,
just,
dude, what the
you just
fuck?
hear them clicking all crazy and shit. Like,
Fucking clicking and a clacking.
that doesn't look or sound fun to me.
It's like these fucking teenagers, you know,
Yeah,
these fucking 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Just have
Fucking-
nothing better to do. Like that was us on Modern Warfare. You know what I mean? But it's like,
dude, we were probably doing the same thing, just
Yeah.
shitting on dudes with full-time jobs, talking shit to them.
I just want to come home and chill.
just de-stress, and then we're
Just
here
fucking
fucking talking
murdering
shit.
them,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You suck, dude. Get better. He just got home from a 10-hour
Just
shift.
got shit on while I'm calling my fucking third AC-130 in the same match. When you hear chopper gunner inbound and I'm just fucking laying into you.
that's a good point. Yeah, we're on the other side now.
Yeah, we
Getting
are.
older,
We're
man.
not like that's
Getting
not us
older.
anymore, man. You know. I want a game that's gonna be way more fun now. You know.
Dude, I still get enjoyment, though, of hopping on WoW and just griefing people that are lower level than me in, like, PvP.
Griefing.
Yeah. Player
like
versus
fucking with
player.
them?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
that's what
fucking
that
with
means.
them. Yeah. Player versus player, like they're out questing or whatever out in the world, and I just fucking sneak up on them and just one-shot them. Oh, I love that shit. Because when I was a kid, that shit always happened to me, and I'd be like, what the fuck just happened? Who was that? You know, you never know who they are, and they just kill you. Yeah. I still get enjoyment out of that.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with someone and just ruin their whole day to the point where they got to get off. No remorse.
Talking about griefing, there's I was watching this YouTube compilation of Formula One,
Uh-huh.
and it was saying how the developers need to do something about griefing. And there's this guy who his name was F1 Wrecking Ball, and all he would do was join online matches and
Just
purposely try to
slapping.
wreck everybody.
Yeah.
And his nickname, because you could pick like a driver nickname,
Uh-huh.
his nickname in the game was the Torpedo.
Oh,
man,
man.
it's just funny as fuck. You just see him like fucking come across the screen and take someone out.
Oh, I want to watch that. That seems
Dude,
funny.
it's so funny.
It's so easy to become that too, though. Like I feel like one little mess up in that game, and you're like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
someone bumps me the wrong way. All right,
Fuck it, I'm taking
this race.
Yeah, I'm taking everyone out. Like
I don't care
you just-
anymore.
There's like no way you can catch up, man. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if I can't win, no one's gonna.
if I can't win, you're gonna have a bad time.
After this race, I'm definitely going to Williams.
So I understand that. That's funny,
Yeah.
but it's like, yeah, I so much prefer now more fun games.
Dude, I feel like you got to play with us again, man, because you could talk shit in the lobby. Like, there's a voice chat.
Oh, man.
And
I would love
Daniel,
to hear
just,
Daniel.
like when he talks shit, it's so funny. And then there's another day I was hosting a lobby, and like some guy, he sounded like, I don't know, he was somewhere out of the States. He had an accent,
Uh-huh.
and he was like trying to tell me to change one of the settings. I was like, "Hey, bud, kick rocks."
Oh, he said F1 cars, F1 cars.
Yeah, yeah.
I was remember.
It's like kick rocks.
Yeah, but kick rocks.
The way he says shit, too. It's like he's not even joking. He's being serious. Like, kick rocks.
Yeah, without doubt.
So funny, man.
Oh, yeah. See, dude, like, as an adult now, my mindset is not on video games. Like,
Yeah.
I think about other shit constantly.
Yeah. I think that's what it is too. You get older and like you just have more options for what to do with your free time.
Yeah.
And there's more productive or like fulfilling things you could do than video
Definitely.
games.
Yeah, there's
you know?
definitely more things that mean a lot more to me than video games now.
Yeah.
You know, but video games is still part of my life, just a little bit.
Just a little, yeah.
I feel like it's like hanging on by a nail right now.
Yeah, it's tough, but I don't know.
One thing I want to try filling my free time with is actually getting better at writing. And not like writing in the sense of like writing down my thoughts. Because one thing I realized is like I'm a natural overthinker. Like that's why I can't sleep at night, because I don't know how to turn this fucking thing off.
Smoke some weed, brother.
If only that would stop it. You know what I mean? But
Heroin?
I don't know if you guys saw, but on the JRE podcast, Dr. Jordan B. Peterson was on it recently.
Was he on it again?
2 days ago, yeah.
I thought that
First
was
time
an
in
old
like a couple years.
I thought that was an old clip.
Nah, dude. Was he in a tux?
Yeah, I thought it was an old clip
No.
because I was like, I don't remember like.
Dude, they sat there for 4 hours talking.
That's wild.
But he was on there and he was saying that one of his projects that he's been doing with his son and a bunch of other people for like the last 6 years is to develop an app that will teach people how to write properly, you know, and to actually teach you the value of writing. Because over the years, I've heard him say that like if you learn how to write and learn how to write and why you should write, it develops your thinking. So I'm hoping that if I figure out how to actually write, because I know I've said it plenty of times on the episode, but I was a terrible student. I didn't do a single fucking essay through all my years of schooling. You know what I mean? From fucking first grade to graduation, I didn't write a single essay.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
There was a point where I was writing an essay every week.
Yeah,
for
man.
fucking English class.
No. So going into senior year, there was an essay we had to write. Fucking like for one of the books. Yeah, like it was a summer project where you had to read a book and then write an essay on it. I knew I wasn't gonna do it, so I made my girlfriend at the time do it. And that bitch still fucking like. There was like a limit of words, and I think she was like 50 words short. So I still started the year off with an F. You know. Try to cheat the system and I still get screwed. But I didn't learn how to write, you know. But I also didn't learn the value of writing and why you should write. You know, it develops your thinking. And that's one thing I want to start working on. You know what I mean? So I want to try filling my time with that. And like, because what Jordan Peterson is saying is that like, you know, we make kids write, but we don't tell them why.
Yeah.
You know, and why it's important to write. You know,
help them see the bigger picture.
Exactly, yeah. And one thing that he says is when you begin to write, you should try to find a question that you really want to solve. You know, start with that and then evolve from there. So I've been thinking like, oh, what question do I want to solve about myself? That's what I want to figure out. And I've been thinking about it because I've really been dabbling with the idea of like religion, because he talks about it a lot with religion, because he did this biblical lecture of going through through Genesis in the Bible, but he does it where he's trying to teach people the psychology behind the stories in the books of in the book of Genesis, and he's not trying to teach it like as if like he's preaching or you know like trying to get you to.
Is he religious?
He is. He's a Christian.
Oh, what the fuck?
But
I wouldn't have expected that.
But his biblical lectures are more about the psychology behind the stories that are actually in the Bible. You know what I mean? So yeah, since listening to that, like I've been really like thinking more about religion and like you know like what is my God? You know, like in my sense of it. You know. But today, on the drive home, I was thinking, like, I really want to figure out, like, what my political leanings are. Like, what would I really label myself as? So I think that's the first thing I'm going to try to question and solve.
Political leanings?
Yeah. Yeah. Because one thing I learned today, well, I listen to, like, 3 podcasts a day. But the one thing I learned today is, like, I have a lot of resentment towards our political system. You know, and I don't think it's healthy, and I got to figure that shit out.
Resentment, as in because it's wronged you, or just the way that it works?
Just like how there's a lot of old people in office right now, and we're in an age of technology, and these old people can't keep up with it. And some of the loudest voices you hear are just tech-savvy people that are on social media more. You know, and I don't know. I've always had. Well, as of lately, I keep thinking like I can't trust a politician. You know what I mean? Like that kind of anyone that tries to go into office is like not trustworthy to me. But then I'll listen to like the JRE podcast with Bernie Sanders, when you really listen to the guy and he's not up on stage just fucking yelling at everybody and like trying to change shit, you actually try to hear his ideas. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of his ideas, but one thing I can give the dude is that he actually fucking genuinely cares about people. And then, you know, on Jordan Peterson's podcast or the JRE podcast, they'll have Dan Crenshaw on, which is a Republican conservative. And like actually hearing him speak his ideas, you know, like, okay, this is an actual person that actually cares. And then they lay out the problems that are, or not the problems, but the way things work, you know. And I'm just trying to get past the facade that I see, you know what I mean? That they're all just trying to fucking buy my vote or win my vote by lying to me in some kind of way.
I think there are good people in office. I just think the system's bad.
Yeah.
Like Bernie Sanders could be as good as he wants to be, but I feel like even him, he would have to do some shady things.
Well, he's the prime example of like a lot of people like him, but his party will go against him
He
to
got
make
burned,
sure,
yeah.
that he doesn't get any kind of power.
Even Tulsi Gabbard, she's like,
Yeah.
I understand,
Yeah. I mean,
but it sucks because he, I guess, would have been maybe like the best candidate in terms of like how good of a person he is and in terms of
I think
how much he
would've-
cares.
I think anything would have been better than Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
But it's like it sucks that
I don't
if
know.
you
Politicians
really know,
aren't made from virtue.
Yeah.
You know, they're not picked because of their skills.
Yeah, it's
or their character,
these
their
good-
moral character.
These good people will never be in office. It's because there's bigger powers at play, and they'll
Yeah.
never let them.
But then you have examples like Tulsi Gabbard, who served in the military for so long and like actually knows how the military works and actually has a background as being a politician.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, she ran for president during the Trump and Clinton.
Was she like
She
was
ran
she
as
like
independent, though,
libertarian
right?
or okay,
I
independent?
think she was independent, right?
I think she was Democrat.
Was she?
Yeah, I think she's registered as a Democrat.
I thought she was independent, but yeah, I mean, I think she obviously just ran for Democrat just to have a chance. But like she was like another Bernie Sanders, where like they just didn't let her like because they knew how dangerous she was.
Exactly, yeah. And then when she was on stage, they would only give her so much time, which
Yeah.
I think is bullshit. The other thing I think is bullshit is that we don't allow other parties on the stage.
Yeah.
You know, I look at like elections should be just like how we have capitalism and a free market. Like we allow innovation and an open market to where there's a lot of competition. Our politics should be the same fucking way. Every party should be on that stage and have time to speak. Whether it takes 6 hours, fucking 10 hours, it doesn't matter. As long as it's recorded and on screen for people to see, and then we can go back through it later and the next day or whatever.
Yeah, the debates is like a dead system too, but I think that just plays into a lot of like the attention span of the American people. Because what they care about is more of like,
They want sound bites.
Yeah,
Exactly,
like, did he? Oh, he said something that burned, like Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like how many fucking burns? Like his fucking whole.
That's the
system,
only reason why people would watch it.
His whole system of debating was just like making fun of other people and not really coming up with any other facts.
Other than that, though, the thing that bothers me too is that there's been so many instances where like highly educated people I listen to tell me that they talk to a senator, congressman, whoever in politics, and they say, I can't side with the other side because then my own base will go against me or I will lose my voters. Like there's no bipartisanship. It's just all like, no, I can't agree with you.
Yeah.
And partly that's our fault too as a people. You know what I mean? As a, I don't know, as the voting class, like that's our fault for thinking just because there's some sort of agreement that person's now a radical left or a radical right, and it's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. Like a majority of people have their own values, you know, but it says it says something like in the prime example was one of the, I forgot his name. It was a politician. He was a Republican politician. He was gay, but he didn't come out as gay because he didn't want to lose his followers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like he kept being like hardcore Republican, or like a marriage should be between a man and a woman. You know what I mean? Like gay, homosexual is like, you know, shouldn't be a thing, or like marriage between them shouldn't be a thing. But it's like, I wonder how many of those people are out there.
Yeah.
Like have these, you know, things that they're hiding under. But it's like, I don't know. We're just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I'm gonna try doing is learning how to like properly write.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you don't even need to side with like politics anymore. Like, just be a good person, man.
Yeah.
Like, what does it matter that, like, because you like are for guns, like you have to be like Republican or like middle or conservative, like whatever, man. Like,
I feel like that's where I'm at. I'm just like not allowing that to become a part of my identity.
Yeah, like
anymore.
at that point, yeah, it's like your identity, and it's like
Yeah.
it's stamped. It's not stamped on you, but if you're for guns, like people already think that you're automatically like to the right,
Yeah.
you're conservative.
I don't think I'm trying to figure out where I stand for a label. I mean, for
Just-
like every value that I have that runs into like
Mm.
the political atmosphere, I want to figure out.
Like where you stand on the issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
And of course, it's going to change over time, which it has already. But I want to figure it out, man. I think it's a good place to start.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, that like at the end of the day, a lot of values do lie, I guess, in what you're choosing, like politically. Because like, I don't want to get into that, but it's just like, yeah, you're gonna be labeled something no matter
Mhm.
what.
Yeah. I hope it helps with my creativity, too. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't been very creative lately. Like, I don't make things. You know what
Yeah,
I
no,
mean?
man, writing is a big tool, man. It's been a big tool in my life for like since I've been, I don't know, probably even in high school, maybe my last year. And you know, I found out a lot of very fundamental things about me through writing, not like through the span of years too. I'm not just like sitting down one day and I'm like, oh wow, you know, I don't just come up with these things, you know, on the spot. It's just like it happens progressively.
Fucking light bulb.
Yeah, like no, it's not like that. It just happens progressively, you know. You just ask questions. You just, you know, write what you
Yeah.
feel. Not in the gym though, you know. These motherfuckers, huh?
Dude, Daniel's been giving him so much shit for that.
Oh, did he listen to that?
He listened to the episode.
That's not even what I meant, dude.
He listened to the episode and like
All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
constantly like making fun of you for writing how you feel after working out.
Hey, that guy needs to write how he feels, okay?
That guy doesn't feel.
Guy's just there, existing.
Shit, bro. I've been feeling, man. I don't know. I feel like I've been connecting more with that lately, dude. Like I don't want to. I don't want to think about anything deeper.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to take things for face value and just
Nah,
be happy. Like that's.
No, I understand. We when me and Daniel went to the brewery, I was just kind of telling him about all this shit about how I don't fucking care anymore. Like I really do not care. Like nothing matters.
Yeah.
And like how, and it's not even a bad thing. Like when someone says that, that's not a bad thing. It's just like at the end of the day, it doesn't. And like it doesn't
Mm.
affect my life. Like, how do I say this? Every day, my everyday life, right? You know, I do the same thing. Go to work, come home. Like it doesn't affect
Yeah.
that life. You know, and I have the right to be like, you know, I just don't care.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Everyone has the right to make that decision.
Yeah,
You know?
and a lot of that stems from like me knowing that a lot of things just won't change. Like things are the way that they are because they were made that way by people that have a lot more power than us.
Mm.
And it's like whatever. Like
Dude, we're getting older, man.
I know, it's just
We're
like
definitely
whatever,
getting
man.
older.
Like I just got to worry about like what the fuck I like and
That was
like
a quick piss.
Yeah, I got my guy might be a
This guy was
faster
talking
piss.
about how he's feeling. He's like, oh god.
Drown it out with my piss. But yeah, it's like
That is the one thing that I think about. Like I'll have those thoughts like that or those realizations.
What are we talking about?
Just how like we don't care anymore. You know, like things are the way they are, and like me personally, I don't feel that motivation anymore to try to make things better. I'm just kind of like, whatever. It is what it is. I'm gonna just focus on myself. You know.
Yeah.
But I was saying like that's how you know we're getting older. Like we're just kind of like. I would hear that all the time from my parents. They'd be like, "Oh, that's the way it is,"
Yeah.
and it would drive me crazy. I'd be like, "How are you okay with that? Like, how do you just live knowing that? Like, how does it not bother you?" And like now, I'm just like, "Yeah, it just sucks." But
you just eventually
whatever.
get to a point where you realize you just can't change it, man. Like,
Yeah, there's only so
I
much
mean,
you
like
could do.
you personally can't. Like, obviously, a collective amount of people might be able
It's
to.
a decision, right? Like you get to this point. If something really bothers you, you're gonna get to this point where it's like, okay, I'm either gonna dedicate a lot of energy to do something about it, or I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, and if you choose that you're not, like you can't just keep thinking about it. Like it's gonna fucking get to you. You know, so you get to this point where you're like, you know what, this bothers me, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. So it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that's just where I've been with a lot of things. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I thought I would like chew on all these things for so long that I'm just like burnt out on it. So like now I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like all I know is I've been watching this show on Netflix. It's pretty cool.
It is like it.
You know what I mean? Like
This leads to insanity, man. Like,
I went to a new restaurant a couple days ago.
It's
It
gonna
was
drive
pretty
you.
good. Like that's where I'm at in life right now.
It's gonna drive you insane. Like,
Yeah.
you know? And it's just yeah.
By the way, I was telling this guy. What membership did you get for the gym? I don't know why I thought of this about the gym. Did you get like a year or you're paying month to month?
Month to month.
Okay. They're doing a deal right now at our gym.
Uh-huh.
It ends on the 31st, but it's $300 for the year. You can go to any location nationwide, and every time you go, you get 2 free guest passes every time you go.
So essentially, you could bring someone
Up to 2. You can bring up to 2 people.
up to 2 people
every time
for
you go
free
to the
for the
gym.
year.
And it's $300 for the year.
God damn.
Yeah.
And that's less than what we would pay anyway.
It comes
pitch
down
in for it.
Huh?
Are you saying we all pitch in for it and?
Oh, we could do that too.
well,
I already bought it.
It's just one. It's just
Oh,
one.
really?
It's
Yeah.
just one membership, though, right?
It's one membership,
Oh.
but I mean, technically, we could do that and be like, oh, it's like
Oh,
the,
that's
the
right.
guest pass, but we would just have to go
We'd have
together.
to go together,
all the
yeah.
time. But because I paid for the year outright,
Oh,
so
okay.
I was looking at it and I was like, holy shit, that's a good deal. Because like $300 a year, how much is that a month? I think I saw when she was.
It's less than 30.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I think it's like $25 a month.
Well, not, plus the yearly fee.
There's no yearly fee either. It's $25 a month.
No, the yearly.
I signed up
Oh.
for a year. I think it's month to month.
So it's $25 a month, which is cheaper than I think what they usually offer for month
it's
to month.
30 a month.
Yeah, so I was really looking at that. I'm like, holy shit, that's a good deal. And then the manager, which I'd never met before, I've been going to that gym for like almost a year now. I've never met the manager, but she was there. She's like, "Oh, are you looking at the deal?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a good deal." I'm like, "But I paid for a year and it doesn't expire in May." She's like, "Oh, that's fine." She was saying, "You could pay for it and then freeze the account so you're not using any time. And then like what I'm gonna do is once my membership expires in May, then they could activate that one for it to start then." But she was saying if you get in on it now, it'll auto renew. So and that will stay set for the life of your membership with 24. So essentially, as long as you go, I was trying not to say the gym, but as long as you go there, like every year, it would just be $300 for the year. You can go to any location nationwide, and you get 2 free guest passes every time you go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's not bad.
yeah, I just wanted to like,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
that's
just,
not-
like I was
throw it
just
out
like,
there.
holy shit! I've never seen. I mean, we've been going there for how long?
Fuck it, I know.
I had never seen a deal like that with them.
I've been going there since 8th grade.
Holy shit! Okay,
Yeah.
I think I started going like junior year of high school. And like since I had never seen a deal like that, I'm like, dude, that's a
Yeah.
good fucking deal. Any location
Yeah.
for $25 a month. That itself, I was like, wait, what? Could have hit the gym in Arizona when we were there.
That is
Dude.
wild.
So just thought it would inform y'all.
I got till 31st is what? Till Monday.
Monday. You got till Monday to make your
Till Monday to
decision.
think about it, yeah.
But why did I think about the gym? What were we talking about?
Nothing mattering.
Nothing mattering.
Politics.
Yeah. I think about I probably got there because like that's like another thing. I'm like I don't know what the fuck's going on in the world, but I think I'm gonna go hit legs today. Yeah.
I wish I could say that like. I don't
Shit's
know.
bothering you?
It doesn't bother me or that like it doesn't matter, but I don't know, man. Like one thing I've definitely realized, because I know I definitely argued with this dude about it when it happened, but I am now like on the fence, or I'm now on the side of like pulling out of Afghanistan was a terrible idea. I just feel like it's a dormant volcano waiting to happen one day.
I was looking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was looking
I couldn't
at
comment on it.
Well, I was looking at why we've been having like issues with Russia recently.
I was about to say what I do know. We go to war with Russia. Shit, bro, sign me up.
What bothers
I'll
me,
be there.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Make
The
me
one thing
pilot.
that bothers me about the whole Russia thing is that like we're more worried about Ukraine's border than our own fucking border, and that pisses me off.
See, like
I just have to throw that out.
I don't know anything about the political thing. I don't know, but just like war with Russia, I'm down. Like,
Well, one of the it was a BBC actually. It was a BBC video.
a BBC video? Was it like OG Mudbone?
You got his attention.
I don't even know what BBC stands for in that term, but
British Broadcast
channel.
I think so.
Maybe. Let me look it up.
Okay. But they were talking about because I had been hearing this whole thing about Russia and Ukraine. I just looked at a video. I was like, yeah, what the fuck's going on right now? And then
British Broadcasting Corporation.
But they were talking about pulling out of Afghanistan was one of the short-term reasons
I wonder why.
For Ukraine?
for Russia.
To be fucking with Ukraine or for
We
to
Russia?
be no,
don't have troops close enough now.
well, that and Russia was I'm gonna butcher it. They were just they thought that it was like very weak of us to pull out of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
In terms of the West, so they just had issues with it in terms of like the image of like us or like the West and whatnot, and they were just like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then well, that's all I have. But
Yeah.
I think I would like to dive deeper into that just because it could be
It's
World War
frustrating.
III.
It's frustrating, man.
Could it, if you've read into it some,
Yeah.
could it be World War III?
I don't think Russia would do it.
No?
No, because a bunch of other countries are like NATO stepped in too and said, you know,
cut it out.
yeah.
Oh, and Russia. Another thing was I'm not sure of the reason, but Russia had they aligned the border of the Ukraine and Russia with a lot more
With
troops.
A lot, yeah.
And the U.S. was providing Ukraine with a lot of like modernized weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were like, "What the fuck?" And the U.S. is like, "What?
They're like, what? What?
What chain?"
I don't know. It's weird, man. Because even
Listen
China's
to the woman, John.
Just skinny ass up your fat ass.
China's doing the same thing with like propaganda.
Propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda against like us, saying that like see they are weak and that they're not gonna like for Thailand, for example, or Hong Kong. They're saying that we like won't help them or anything like that. Like look at Afghanistan as an example. And the other thing that bothers me is I'm starting to believe that Biden was elected so that agendas could be pushed and that he can be looked at as incompetent because of, the dude doesn't even know what day he's in. And sometimes he forgets what he's saying mid-sentence. And I think that's what's happening. And I think there's like people, like a small group of people that actually make all the decisions and he's just there just like, oh, like fucking... Can one of you, like, social media heads help me? Like, what's with the whole Let's Go Brandon thing? Do either one of you know?
Let's go what?
Let's Go Brandon?
Let's go Brandon.
I've been. I took a page out of your book. I haven't really been on social media.
Really?
Yeah. Not
Let's
even
go-
on.
Let's
Reddit.
Go Brandon.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know what
Really?
the fuck that is.
Dude, I've been seeing it everywhere.
Let's
Fucking,
Go Brandon.
Like, over there where I live, I was driving down the street to the gym, and this dude had like a fucking easy up of flags, and he was like waving this big one that said "Let's go, Brandon." All over the porta potties at work, it says "Let's go, Brandon" on it. It's making fun of Biden somehow, but I have no idea.
You know, my favorite joke about Biden
What?
is the gas stations when
With the stickers?
with the stickers,
I did
Biden
that,
did this.
yeah.
I did that.
Or I did that.
Yeah.
I was like, hi guys. But anyways, yeah. This is what I mean though. Like, what the fuck do? We can't do anything.
That's what I'm saying,
Like-
bro. Like,
What? Like, cool, man. Like, I'll probably just go to a strip club tomorrow and like just enjoy my life.
when I get my first paycheck, you trying to make a trip or what?
You know,
I know you're down.
I
Phil,
live there.
you trying to make a trip? Trying to give him a second chance?
yes. I answered for him.
All right,
I'm
cool,
still
cool.
I'm still on like, are we trying to go to Vegas for my birthday or what?
Oh, dude, I'm down.
I'm down for that. Yeah, that's a given.
All right.
I'm down for Vegas for your
All right.
birthday. Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
bro.
down. I'm there.
We trying to ride there?
It's not like we drive when we get to Vegas anyways.
Nah, the right.
It's just the
No.
ride there.
It's only
No,
4
the
hours.
the ride doesn't even bother me. The ride back is what's gonna bother
Yeah. Well, that's why though. Skip all the traffic.
me. Yeah.
Can
I
you
would-
lane split in Vegas?
Even
Or in
then,
Nevada?
that
No,
road
who
back
cares?
is just like
It's
fucking
legal?
one lane.
It's legal, I think there.
Illegal or legal?
Illegal.
Oh.
Yeah, Nevada. But you don't have to wear a fucking helmet.
Dude, that's we were saying in
it's-
Arizona.
It's the same. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Makes no sense. That's what we need to use this platform for. We need to convince these other fucking states to get their heads out of their asses and make lane splitting legal.
Yeah.
Was it?
Can you believe a place like Kansas? They got what? 2 streets? They got 2 highways?
Was it? I don't think you were in the car.
Make it legal.
Did you ever hear the term snowbirds out there?
Snowbirds?
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We were
I think
talking
it was
about it
just
at
me
one
and
point.
Adrian. I don't know because I remember this conversation, but we were saying how it was backwards to a Lyft driver, and he
Mhm.
was. I think it was him.
It was like people who live in snowy areas, they'll
Calm down,
go for a few months.
and they were
right?
saying that's why you can't lane split there because they don't really know. Like,
Well, fucking learn then.
I know,
Just-
but the argument was that a lot of snowbirds, which is people that come from other states or like countries,
Like
to
they
come
go
stay
for the
here
summer or
for
like
summer,
for the winter.
to
for
like
the
escape
winter.
the winter.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't really know the laws there. So lane splitting to them is kind of like this foreign concept. So I guess like they were trying to make it for the safety of the motorcyclists,
Fuck you.
but I'm just saying. But like it's
Now we want to talk
what-
about safety, but you don't gotta wear a helmet, right?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Why-
But like it's stupid because you don't have to wear a helmet, and it's like
it doesn't make
Why
any
is
sense.
it that when I go to another state on my motorcycle, I have to look up their laws to make sure that I'm not breaking any?
dude, we got
Dude,
there.
people that drive cars don't have to fucking look up the laws for the state.
When we crossed the state line and it was like, wait, what the fuck is going on here?
What are the laws?
So like here, if there's a solid line for the carpool, you're not supposed to cross it, right?
Yeah.
There's only a solid line for the carpool. So we're like, wait, are we just like trapped here forever? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then we saw cars like crossing it.
Yeah.
And then we're like, can we cross it? I don't fucking know. But literally, like the carpool lane is just a solid line. There's never a braked checkered or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So we were just like, dude, what the fuck? And then we were like, wait, can bikes even be in the carpool lane in this state? I don't know.
And that's when we were like, maybe we should have looked up the laws.
Yeah.
But it's like okay, like yeah, a lot of people that come here for the summer may not know laws or, but it's like I don't have to wear a helmet, and that's like the number one thing I feel like that's the number
They
one
teach
safety
you in
thing
motorcycle
you
school,
should
always
learn,
wear a helmet,
like, to
always wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is going on here, huh?
Yeah, it's stupid.
A bunch of idiots. Like all you gotta do is look in your left. I mean,
Even then, I'm not gonna even say that. Like, if y'all don't want to look out for me, that's fine. Let me look out for myself. But like, don't make me sit on the fucking freeway when it's, especially in Arizona. Imagine being on a bike during summer and you're just sitting there during traffic.
in an air cooled bike.
Jesus
Just gonna
Christ!
fucking turn
Melt
off.
your balls off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like sitting in between two cars is just as dangerous as lane splitting.
I would say it's more dangerous.
Mhm.
you don't want to get fucking sandwiched.
We can argue about it, but there's still some there's a lot of dangers.
Yeah, it's still dangerous. And you see videos of that. You could look on YouTube where people say this is why lane splitting is good. Because you've seen videos where people are sitting in between lanes, and a car will just fly by and rear end the car right by them. And it's like, dude, if I was there, I would have been fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, my legs would have been destroyed.
Gonzo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That state makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah. It's one of those things like California has its issues. It's definitely not paradise.
We can lane split.
Definitely not paradise, you know? And like that's one thing Daniel will always say, like, I fucking hate California, I want to get out of here. And then we get to Arizona, he's like, oh, I love this place. And then the issue comes up with lane splitting. It's like, could you live in a state where you can't
That's
lane
the thing.
split?
I don't even know if I would.
I wouldn't have a motorcycle.
Yeah, I love motorcycle, but I don't know if I would have one if I just couldn't like lane
that's
split.
the reason why you get it, right?
That was the biggest reason why I got it. Yeah, was for the commute. Was to make the commute easier on me. Like, what is the? I don't. Yeah, it's like it's
why would I
such an
have a
important
motorcycle?
factor you don't think about until it's taken from you, and you're sitting in traffic and like, dude, this blows.
Yeah.
Like this is not fun.
Like, I don't want to ride this.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be like in traffic in an air conditioned car.
Yeah.
You know, it just
exactly,
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, these Arizonians,
Sure.
they gotta.
Yo, they're eating and drinking something else out there, man.
It's the sewer water.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They're drinking sewer water?
There are a lot of mutant titties out there.
Bro,
Dude.
we don't even get our water from here. I don't think we could talk shit about sewer water.
Nah, they got a lot of dirt in their
No,
water. Too.
well, I'm just saying, like, yeah, dude, just milk trucks left and right out there. Like, what are they eating?
Fucking udders.
Just udders, dude. Altadena trucks left and right.
Maybe want to move out there. Get rid of my bike. I don't care. I'll ride milk trucks all day. Tell me about it.
Oh man, they gonna ride you, buddy.
Yeah. But fun trip though. I don't think we talked about that trip.
Oh, maybe we should do that in the next next podcast.
But one thing that
you should just win, bro. Just like
Bro,
take some drugs.
I
do a
wish,
little bump,
man.
do a little bump, you know,
I
make you
wish.
feel straight.
yeah, dude, we
Yeah.
fuck shit up.
I
though.
mean, that's another thing.
On the genetic level, we definitely.
Another thing I talk about, like fucking Rona tried to fuck me, but
That would be another good topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely because I got it last year.
I was
we got it
fucking
last
upset,
year.
man. I really was. I was
I
upset.
can imagine. It was a lot rougher this year. Let me tell you, bro.
Yeah.
If like I think I got it. I definitely think I got it
Uh-huh.
after talking to more and more people who tested positive. And yeah, dude, I felt like shit, dude. So that's why I can understand when you were like, dude, no, I can't make it. I was like thinking back, like, yeah, when I was sick, like, no, I couldn't even get out of bed. Like,
Well, yeah, that's what frustrated me is because like the first day, I woke up, I was like, I don't feel right, you know what I mean? But I was like, fuck it, I'll just go to work, get whatever they need done, and then fucking come home. Which today I finally went to that job that I was supposed to do the work. There's no way I would have got the work done and went home. Like that's why I'm working tomorrow. But I was sitting there in the parking garage. And I would just like fucking start shaking, like the chills would go down my body. I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I started sweating. out of nowhere. I just got really hot. I'm like, something ain't right. Like something's very wrong. This ain't a normal sickness. So I called the foreman. I was like, hey, I gotta go home, man. Like something ain't right. And I knew when I talked to you that like Kaiser had that 4-hour line. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get there now. You know, and they didn't open till like 9:30. I got there like 7.
and there's still probably a line, huh?
Yeah. Well, it was like a 30-minute wait from where I was sitting. Well, when they opened it, I turned back and it was already like out the corner. You know what I mean? So I sat there till 9:30, got tested. Online it said 2 to 3 days you'll get your results. The guy's like, all right, 4 to 6 days you'll get your results. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to work the rest of the week. You know, I have no idea. The next day, sicknesses are gone. I'm just in pure pain, like just aching pain. Well, I told you guys, but like when I would breathe, it hurt to like it hurt. My lungs like ached from breathing.
Dude, that's one thing. Like you don't you take for granted, right? Being able to
Yeah.
breathe normally.
I didn't
You
leave
don't-
my bed.
You don't think about how often you breathe
Yeah.
until it fucking hurts to breathe,
Because
and
it's
you're like,
subconsciously, yeah.
yeah, and you're like, dude, this is. I'd rather die.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just doing short breaths to like fucking survive. But that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, that was when I was in pain. I just stayed in bed all day. You know what I mean? Like I just couldn't move. Thursday kind of went away. I could stand up, but I still felt the pain. Friday it was gone completely. So I only had the 2 kind of days of pain. But like I knew I couldn't ride, especially because I was still sore from the gym. And like
it's just like even worse.
I was in so much pain in my back, bro. The workout that I had, just like, I was in so much pain. It's like, there's no way I could have rode. Like, I would have been like tearing up probably the whole time.
It was the last hour was rough, I would say.
Dude, it was terrible. The last hour on the way, I felt fine up until the last like 40 miles, I think it was, on the
Yeah.
way back. And then it just got progressively more painful. I'm like, dude, holy fuck.
I
Like,
cannot feel my ass.
this is terrible. My wrists hurt. My knees hurt. My low back was killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I
believe
rented
it.
that bike, though. Because now I know I will never own that bike. That's fun as fuck.
Yeah.
The bike is stupid fun.
I'm glad you rented that bike too, because I was fucking flying at one point.
Dude.
It was fucking.
Everybody I tell, like, oh, this is the top speed I hit, they're always like, what?
Yeah.
You're lying. like, no.
I think it's hard to comprehend that like something could go that fast.
Yeah.
Or like even a bike.
Did I tell you that I
Yeah.
topped it out? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But on
Even
the-
then, I'm just like, yeah. But like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that is pretty fucking fast.
fucking fast, dude.
Yeah.
We
It's like a mile every 20 seconds.
Yeah, dude.
It's because
It's
like
like-
people don't even understand like that much power.
Yeah. Or what that feels like.
Yeah.
or that much power on something that doesn't weigh that much, and it's like practically not a lot.
That much power and you're just holding on to it.
Yeah, like, literally.
That's what I realized. Like
you're not
really,
strapped in.
Yeah, that's what I realized really quickly with the Corvette. It's like, yeah, at 100, feels like you're chilling at 30. You know what I mean? Once you
Yeah.
get to like 155, you're like, okay, I can feel the wheels a little.
I'm going a little fast
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Like if I got pulled over or like the cops saw me right now, I'm definitely going to jail. Like this is a deadly
Oh,
weapon.
yeah, no, you're going right-
I'm
you're
killing
going-
somebody.
you're going right
That's why you don't stop.
Oh, we passed a cop that was in the fucking
Dude,
median, dude.
I thought we were fucked. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, I'm about to get arrested right now.
I
Just
was
kept going.
because I was on his bike. I got his bike, and I was
Yeah.
like fucking zooming, and I was like, I saw him, but I was going 120, and I was like, in my helmet, I was like, fuck, I just fucking yelled, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna maintain the speed. I'm looking back, I didn't see the dude, but I knew they were behind me. And I was like, I could have fucked them, and then
Oh, I saw a video like that, dude.
he caught up to me. And then he was like, "Hey, did you
Because
see that
I
cop?"
was behind you. I was second. I was going
Oh,
like
okay.
110 when I saw him.
Yeah.
And same. I was just like, fuck, I fucked up.
And then he was like, "Did you see that cop?" I was like, "Yeah, dude." I just kept going. I didn't know if you turned around or not. He's like, "Okay, like, I think we're good. I think we're good." I'm like, "Okay, fuck. Let's just fucking go.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep fucking going." And then we all caught up, and then we eventually went to a rest stop, and then like nothing happened. We're like, "Okay, we're good."
And he definitely heard us.
Oh, without a doubt.
without a
yeah.
doubt.
He definitely was like,
Just
what?
zoom.
Yeah, he was probably just like,
I ain't catching them boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, there they go.
Yeah.
I saw a video like that though. Like the dude was just moto vlogging. He was cruising down the freeway, and then some dude just flew by him, and the two guys got pulled over, and they're sitting there. They're like, "Call your fucking buddy back. Call him back right now." And they're like, "He's not with us. He's not with us." And then the cops are like, "Do you know how many fucking people called in for you guys? Fucking 12! Get them back here, or I'm impounding these bikes
I saw
right
that
now."
video.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is such cringe, man." Like, I hate like the hate towards motorcyclists. Like,
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
like I get that it's like
I'm not gonna
it's
say
kind of brought on to us.
It's funny because I was about to say, like, yeah, that's why you stop, you know? But then I'm like, would I have stopped? No.
Yeah.
There's definitely a threshold. There's
understand.
definitely a threshold,
I
man.
understand,
Like,
but it's like
once you're going fast enough, dude, like,
I understand their perspective, but at the same time, you gotta understand our perspective. Okay.
Dude,
Like-
definitely in like a residential street, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like main
Yeah.
streets. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
No, I'm not.
I'm a lane split. You're never gonna catch me.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Oh yeah, definitely.
I was
If I
saying
see
like.
those, I'm fucking flying and lane splitting. I see those lights pop on. I'm flipping my fucking license plate in, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and then hook a hard right somewhere and just disappear.
Yeah. But like that's the thing though. I don't really speed on the streets. I'm not going like a $110 on the fucking streets. You know,
I lane split like a dickhead on the streets.
at those speeds, or just like aggressively.
Probably like 60, 70.
Okay.
It's fine.
Good enough speeds to kill.
I mean, it's not fine.
Kill
but
myself.
It's better than 90.
I think
you
that's
know?
the thing. Like, I think that's the thing that people don't understand with motorcycles. Like, if you're speeding on a motorcycle, you're taking that responsibility. I might kill myself. You know? But like,
well,
let
as soon
me-
as you get
let-
on it, yeah.
Yeah, let me make that decision. You know, but like, to kill someone else, to kill someone in a car on a motorcycle, you have to be hauling ass and hit them in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
You know.
Because more than likely the bike just explodes.
Yeah, the
And you
person
go
in the car is
flying.
gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna be just pieces on the road,
Yeah.
but the person in the car will most likely they're gonna walk away.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like that's the thing. It's freedom.
Yeah.
I should have the freedom to fucking do whatever drugs I want. I should have the freedom to kill myself at 150 miles per hour on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
This is America, is it not?
Speaking of that, have you guys seen that shit that was it like some dude in Sweden or Netherlands created where it's like assisted suicide, like some fucking
Oh, like a pill or something?
no, it was like a thing you get in like this
No, I
big ass
haven't heard of
machine.
that.
I think it like I don't think it sucks the oxygen out or
I'll take one.
or
I gotta
pumps
pee again already.
pumps something into the thing, but you die, right? And he made it to where you can 3D print it, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
He's probably getting shit
there-
from some
there's a
people.
lot of people that, you know. I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but what's very stupid about shit like that?
You're gonna fuck up your desk.
What's very stupid about shit like that? Let me see what I can do with this. Is that on one? It's just funny the idea of like legally trying to prevent people from committing suicide. It's like, what you can do to me? Like, you gonna arrest me? Like, I'm dead. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, like, I feel like people should have the right to end their lives. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Is their life?
Like medically induced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able. If you have some terminal illness, you're like, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to put my family through that. You should have the right to go to a hospital and be like, I want you to terminate my life.
What I don't get about like people's arguments against that is like, if we're totally okay as a society, to allow people to take all kinds of pills that are legal and like just dope themselves up and do all these things, like why can't we allow people to medically induce themselves to suicide? Like,
yeah. Yeah. I'm all for that. You know, someone's suffering, please just kill them.
Yeah, just end it, bro.
If they want it,
I mean,
kill
if
them.
it's in a humane way and that we can offer it to people, it's better than their family members fucking finding them hanging from some fucking tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boop.
It doesn't even have to be a humane way for me, man. I don't care. Put a firecracker in my ear if you want.
Sarah, go get the firing squad. Tell them we got one.
I really need to pee. Are we trying to keep this episode going? This guy doesn't hit arms, that's why.
This guy's struggling.
This guy doesn't
What,
go
you
to the
don't
gym.
fucking, you don't lift your fingers, bro, or what?
This guy only hits glutes. This guy only hits hip thrust in that machine where you spread your legs.
When I start hip thrusting a fucking plate, I don't want you guys staring at my ass, right?
Yeah.
Calm down, buddy.
How far are you from that, huh? You need help there, champ?
You know what I realized today, man?
Don't worry, bud.
In the gym,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
how I've been bragging about how like my back is my strongest thing. Not anymore. I put on like like
Sweet.
7 or 8 pounds since let's say last year. And of course, like, it's my first couple weeks back in the gym, but I can't lift my fucking weight as easily as I used to. Like, I'm struggling. And I'm not even doing weighted pull-ups. I'm just, like, lifting my own weight, and I'm struggling to even get through the sets.
I think I'm in better shape now than I've ever been, just in terms of overall muscle balance. Dude, I almost hit 2 plates on chest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Damn.
10 pounds away
When?
when we went.
Oh, well, you did 2 plates.
Well, I didn't. No, I didn't.
It was 2 plates. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was.
I didn't do it though.
Oh, I thought you meant that time. I thought when you did that, you were saying you almost did it.
No, what I meant by almost is I did 3 reps, 45 and 35.
Oh,
like 8
okay.
pounds. I did that. I hit 3 reps, and then I tried to hit 2 plates. And then as soon as that came down, I'm like, no. This ain't happening.
Dude, that's scary.
This ain't
This
happening.
ain't coming back up.
That kind of scared me, dude. You're just like,
No, like I can, like, it didn't slam my chest,
No,
like
yeah. It
but
just-
like, yeah, as soon as I
it
hit
just failed. It just
full, I
failed,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, no, get this thing off me. this ain't happening.
It just failed, yeah. But
Yeah, man, I could see the muscles
Is it coming
developing
back?
again.
Is it coming
Yeah,
back?
I'm feeling good about myself.
Nice, bro.
I'm happy. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm back on Instagram too.
Oh, really?
Back on my fitness page.
Mm.
'Cause I created a fitness page strictly for fitness, and the only people I really follow are like
Fitness
people
dick.
that actually motivate me.
Mm.
You know, like fucking Cameron Haynes and David Goggins and Jocko Willink, like those dudes.
fuck, I love Jocko.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. God damn. Get away from me.
Are we trying to wrap this thing up or keep it going?
I mean, if you're done talking,
I gotta pee, and there's food upstairs.
there's food.
There's food
I gotta get going, man.
for you guys
I
too.
got fucking work tomorrow.
What? Who brought what?
Ooh, I got one new like on Tinder.
Got a little surprise for you. Let's see it.
You got Little Caesars or what?
Got a little
I've been craving that shit.
How you know, bro?
I got
How
two
you
likes.
know?
I've been craving it. So you know I haven't had in a while.
All right. While Philip looks at this like, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for joining the Circle Podcast. Once in, always in. Thank you for joining the Circle. Pod Squad out, and stick around. We should hopefully have some bigger things coming this year.
Yes, without a doubt.
Some bigger things.
Ooh, this one's cute.
We've been lacking, but well needed lack, you know.
I got fucking Rona, man. So
that's-
the 1
that
week I'm
too.
missing,
That too,
I'm
but-
sorry.
Nah,
But
I don't. I mean,
it wasn't
whatever.
fucking happening. And then last weekend, I mean, I just wanted to watch football, and I wish I didn't watch football because that shit was heartbreaking. My team knows how to let us down. But thank you for listening. We'll see you on the next one. Remember, only you prevent forest fires. Don't let the man get you down. And we'll see you on the next one.
That being said, got a haircut. You know what I mean? Got to show it off. Mills unite. God bless your mother. No
How
more,
long's it been?
no more long hair. It's been a couple years.
Oh my god.
This is a different dude, man.
Yeah, bro. He
Look
looks
at you.
looking cleaner, man.
MILFs unite. God bless your mother. Good night, America. See you on the next one.
Bye.
I'm Omicron out.